Okay, so hi, Mark Edward Ochterman here again, or an image of Mark Edward Ochterman, and I'm talking about Bible passages, and what I'm going to use as a text. Again, what I'm trying to demonstrate here is how you can build a more helpful reading of the Bible when you were not going to do any interpretation in any direct way, but you're doing an interpretation in a theatrical sense as you're doing a reading. So this is just to make the reading more effective, to get the meaning across more effectively. Now, of course, you have to make some decisions about what the meaning is supposed to be. And a good place to start would be, if you're really not sure what the meaning is of the passage that you're reading, why a good place to start would be some kind of authority in your community. That might be a pastor, that might be Christian education leader, Bible studies leader. You know best your own community. And, I'm talking basically to people who are lay readers in their churches. And it's a special class of people, and you know who you are. Okay, so let's start with how churches end up deciding that these are the things that they're going to read on a particular day. And churches vary tremendously as to how they make these kinds of decisions, but a fairly standard way of approaching this is to use something that's called the Common Lectionary, or today there's one that's called the Revised Common Lectionary. And the lectionary is a way of presenting almost all of the Bible. It doesn't present every last jot and tittle, but it does present a lot of the Bible in a 3-year cycle. So these are really, when it comes right down to it, they're very small passages of the Bible. And so the great thing about this is that you can really massage it. I mean, you can really take your passage, which is fairly short, and do a lot with it without really, blowing a gasket. One hopes, anyway. So let's see. Today is, for some reason, not covered on. We're there. I don't know why, but it's showing a whole week from today. I guess it's so that we can get ready. So I'm going to, because that's from year C. And so what I want to do, we're in year A now, or very nearly in year A. So let's see, November 18th, 2022. Oh, we are still in year C. Okay, so year A, the year begins with Advent, and we're not yet to I should have known this. Year A is going to begin in 2022. Year A will begin with the first Sunday in Advent, which I want to say is the 27th. So it's the 18th today, blah, 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 blah. Okay, November 18th. Okay, so the pericopes, or passages for today, are, you kind of imagine like I have a little towel over my arm. It's today's selections. Luke, the first chapter, the 68th through the 79th verse, which is that's very early in Luke, and I'm gonna make a kind of a guess that it's before the birth narrative, but it might be like around the Annunciation or something. It's early in Luke, okay? So Jeremiah 22, 1 through 17, which is in Jeremiah. Jeremiah has this reputation of being very gloomy and sad. And I'm not sure that that's always true, but anyway. Hebrews, which is a letter, an epistle, that's Hebrews 9, 23 through 28. Okay, so then we can choose any of those, or there's Psalm 46, 2 Chronicles 18, 12 through 22. One of the historical works. So those are our selections, and I choose Hebrews 9, 23 through 28. Okay, so just that's going to give us 5 verses to work with, and let's see what we can do.